What is up, guys? Sam from the Byeforever family back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at some sexy queen walks. That's right, we're here to learn how to elevate our game at the queen walk by watching some of the guys and girls out of Byeforever in their weekend potluck, which was up against Independence. As you can see up top, did go down in this one 116 to 118, but wanted to bring you guys some beautiful attacks. So let's jump into them. Right off the bat, we're going to be starting off right at the top with number 1, TopRamen. Top doing it once again. And I want you guys to pay attention because recently I have noticed that since the incorporation of the siege machines, just really not seeing as many queen walks. I still believe it's one of the most powerful things, honestly. Before the incorporation or before the Town Hall 12 update drop, if you were doing a Town Hall 11 or 12 attack and you weren't doing a queen walk to start your base or your attack, you were doing something wrong. But here we're watching Top going. He's doing the queen walk into the miners, and this was just beautiful. You can saw at the beginning of that he used the blimp, very nicely suiciding it in with some Valks, taking care of the enemy queen and taking care of an Inferno. And here we go in with the king and a couple of wizards, so a little Kiwi walk down here towards 630, and the king should walk his way up with that beautiful funnel that has been created. And now here come the miners. So miners in all along the south side of this base, has a nice path, and look at the design of this base. Those double channels around the outside of all of these defensive compartments basically funnel the miners straight through the core of this base. The queen is going to continue her walk up. A couple of miners with the wizards on the outside going to take out those few buildings, and all he's got to do is keep these miners healed up. The eagle goes down, and now we move into the trouble spot. Obviously that maxed out Giga Tesla on the back end, but as you can see, 2 heal spells left plus the warden ability. Gets that first heal down, pops the warden tome right there, handling the enemy king, handling this Giga Tesla. Now the tome does wear off just before, but the miners do sneak underground and run away from all of that. So beautifully executed here from Top, smashing down another base, and what a sexy queen walk that was. Now it didn't get a huge chunk of value in this one, but it did serve as a excellent funnel for the miners. That's why I wanted to include this one in the recap. Even though, like I said, it's not about getting huge value every single time. It's not about charging 50% of the base. It's about using that queen walk effectively, and Top does it better than most, obviously, getting it done there, finishing up on that wizard tower, and a very nice hit to him. So let's jump down and check out another one, and we will be looking at another Town Hall 12 in this one. So I know I have been a little heavy on the 11-12 content because that is primarily what I play myself. So I am going to hopefully have some great stuff out of the WHF War for the Town Hall 10s from Byeforever here shortly. But again, we got D Jelly moving in on Magnus in this one, and again we're seeing that suicide blimp to get the Inferno. Now that is a game changer. You know, those single target Infernos can absolutely roast a queen walk, and the ability to basically take out a single Inferno of your choosing with the blimp changes the game significantly. But double dragon CC, easy to handle by the queen. You can see the king is up here at 11 o'clock. He's getting some funneling done, another Kiwi walk, and again it's about setting up the pathing for the miners. Once that king handles this outside area with his ability, the miners will path right into the base. The Grand Warden again with those miners as they push their way straight through the base, getting these heal spells down very nicely as he encounters that double expo compartment. You can see a little unfortunate, a bunch of the miners did move over here towards 7 o'clock, so that I don't believe is exactly what Jelly wanted, because now he's got a little bit of a split going on here. But with a heal, and I'm assuming probably a rage here for that eagle area. Is he going to rage it up? No. Yeah, there he goes. He gets the rage down. Push these miners through very quickly, and look at this. In this one, the queen is walking that town hall. So again, not huge value on the queen walk. Not charging, you know, a massive percentage of the base like we might have seen in days of old. But excellent job on, again, funneling the miners and getting some good value there, walking that outside town hall so that the miners don't have to deal with that. And again, Jelly finishing this one up. Miners are starting to run a little bit thin here because he did get those weird splits, but we will 2x through the back end of this as the queen is meeting up with the last few remaining miners, and Jelly gonna finish this one up with a nice triple. So again, excellent work on the queen walk. And let's see some more. What else can we do with these queen walks? We've seen queen walk miners, and now we're going to switch up strategies just a little bit. We're going to check out Jashu going in against the number 6 base, and now we've got queen walk hogs. Queen walk hogs, town hall 10, or not town hall 10, town hall 11 style. Jashu going to be starting it off with a little bit of bowler funneling, as well as a couple of archers, just setting where he is going to be doing the walk here. So queen does go down. You can see drops those healers. A little bit unfortunate with the placement, dropping them right in range of one of those archer towers. So he is going to lose one healer very early in this one. Gets the rage spell down to keep the queen up. Yeah, and they're going with that healer. So a little unfortunate there with the placement. But I do like this. This is a different kind of variation on the queen charge hogs. I'm seeing this one a lot more. Queen charge and then into a kill squad to really bump up the percentage in these hits and really carve out some nice pathing. So with the miners, again, it was about really funneling the miners into the base. With the hogs, it's a little bit different. You want to set up that hog pathing in the best way possible. Now that warden tome going off there, handling a lot of bombs in that area, so that was very nicely done. Handled the enemy queen and is handling just a little bit more. How much more is he going to get out of this? Bowlers and queen and everybody not taking that jump really. And by the time they do, let's see, I don't think the king can get that eagle. But here we go in with the hogs. And you can see he's got a nice path carved out. It's that UL looking shape that we look for when we're doing the hogging, when we're doing the laloing. So the kill squad did get a significant amount taken care of here. Somehow that eagle did go down. I completely missed it, but the kill squad did get it, so that is wonderful as well. And he's got one more heal spell after the one that he just popped down. Obviously that back end multi-inferno is going to be the area where he's looking to get that taken care of. These multis, even though they are rather weak in today's meta, a pack of hogs, a pack of loons can be in some trouble without a heal spell. So the last one does go down. The queen looks like she's going to snipe down one more defense before she gets ready to go down. Finishes up in a high HP or high DPS area with those double Teslas, the wizard towers, the cannon. That is a lot coming in on the hogs, and you can see them dwindling down very quickly. So would have loved to have had one more heal for that area, but Jashu finishing that one up. Another excellent queen walk, and again, all about getting the most value out of that walk. Not huge percentage, but setting up base pathing for part 2. And I did skip over one, and so I'm going to go back and we're going to check that one out, and it is going to be Trowly. And Trowly is also going in with the queen charge hog. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing queen charge miners at town hall 12, and we're seeing queen charge hogs at town hall 11. Are those the strats that we need to be looking at? Not sure, but either way, here goes Trowly moving in here. He did a little bit of funneling there with the baby drag, that haste spell with a couple of loons. Not sure what he was trying to get out of that. Definitely trying to keep the queen pushing into the core of this base, and this base looks quite familiar to me in particular. I wonder if Trowly had seen something regarding this base, which really made him come up with this queen charge. But you can see he's going to charge the queen right into the core of the base, and if you're taking a look at it, basically we're talking about a ring style base. All the defenses on the outside, he's got that core in the very center with the eagle. So as long as he can get his queen in there and charge the eagle, he's got a nice ring for the hogs to run around the outside of this base. Now the eagle is active right now. A lot of times when you're doing these charges, you want to try to keep that eagle not activated. Obviously, you don't want the eagle pounding down on your queen, and you can see right there he had to pop that warden ability and get that rage spell down very quickly to keep his queen up. So very nice job to Trowly in that one, getting it done. And here come these hogs, and I love this back end wrecker. If you look up there at 2 o'clock, the wrecker is coming in. It's doing a little bit of tanking, and basically what's going to happen is he's going to drop some hogs right out of there. And so they got a little bit of tanking in, getting a little deeper into the base. You can see the queen did eventually get to that eagle, finally pops her ability right there to keep the inferno off of her. But so many hogs left over, still has one heal spell up, and I think his queen will survive here all the way to the end of this raid. A beautiful poison down for those skellies. Yeah, Trowly getting it done. Amazing queen charge, charging her straight through this base and just laying the smackdown on it. If the queen would get on that, those couple of defenses, it would have been really nice so the hogs could help with the cleanup over there at 1 o'clock. But he's got plenty of time to get this one done. So a very nice job to Trowly in that one. And again, beautiful queen charging, setting up the pathing in these hits. And now I do have one more for you guys, and then we will call it a video for this one, and it's going to be on number 21. We're going all the way down, and I have been struggling to find Town Hall 10 Queen Hogs. It seems like everything is wrecker hogs, or you know, Sui Blimp Lalos, but Camp's BFE going in here, using again the Sui Blimp to go in there, grab an Inferno tower, and then setting up the Queen Walk once again. So just not a whole lot, honestly. The meta has changed very, very drastically and very, very quickly from last season, seeing all of those Falcon style hits that all started with that beautiful Queen Walk. You know, when the Inferno towers were nerfed in the previous update, it was all Queen Charge Hogs instantly. Queen Charge Hog, everything. And now we are seeing the meta completely shift once again. But every once in a while, you do catch a beautiful Town Hall 10 Queen Walk. So, Camp's moving in here. You can see handling a little funneling there with a couple of early hogs and wizards down there at 2:30. And now he is ready to push into the base. You can see that nice ripe open channel for the queen to walk right on down, and not only can she handle the rest of the CC there, probably with an ability or the rage, yeah, because there is an extra Valk that came out there, but can also handle that enemy queen. And as soon as he handles the enemy queen, I'm sure we're going to see the beginning of these hogs, probably from up here at around, nope, completely wrong where I was about to say. So Cam's bringing him in with a nice long deployment down here, trying to save the king, it seems like. Would have thought he would have gone for the queen on the opposite side, but you can see Cam's obviously a better Town Hall 10 hitter than I, coming up with that idea there. And lots of ground skellies on the back end. Actually kind of surprised by that, to be honest, but Camp's just running through this base, has plenty of hogs left, still has a heal spell left over, still has his queen up. She is, I think, going to go down right here, unfortunately just being tagged by a little bit too much, but that is the beauty of these queen charge hits. If something were to go wrong and the queen goes down, the hogs get on the healers get on the hogs, or the healers get on the miners, and things go well. And you didn't see it up there at the very top, but he did take care of the Town Hall with a single goblin. I have been noticing a lot of Town Halls off in the corner like that, and goblin sniping is a thing, just like days of old farming. So excellent hit to Camps, finishing that one up, and finishing us up for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these queen walks. Again, it's not all about, or how it was back in the day, about charging, you know, a huge chunk of the base. It's all about really setting up the pathing these days and utilizing those siege machines in the best way possible, whether it's to enhance your kill squad, whether it's to knock out an Inferno to set up pathing. You know, you got to do what you got to do with it. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down at the bottom. But, you know, I will see you guys on the next one, hopefully with some more Town Hall 10 action. And, yeah, that's it for this one, guys. This is Sam. Peace out.
me that you love me.